y'all, so this man just tried to talk to me, and he had neck tattoos in here. His dress wasn't done, and it's just, I don't know. Today was his day on the dressing set, so I'm like, no. And then he go across the street, he go in this jewelry store, and the jewelry store is so expensive, they gotta buzz you in. And then he looked back, and he kind of like smiled. I don't know. But I don't care though, because I feel like they was gonna come out of nowhere like, she's a gold digger, and then it was one of them YouTube videos. No, not gonna catch me. So, more of the story, don't judge a man off the way he look. You know, well, judge him off the way he look, but don't judge him off the way he look. Like, if he dressed bummy, and you kind of think he cute, talk to him. Because you feel me, it just might be a bum day, but he ain't a bum. Yeah.
Was probably getting a shape up later on that day or within the week. Okay, now that he is at a jewelry store looking to spend a little bit of money, now you want to spin the block. Okay, now you want to conveniently insert yourself because he has a little bit of money. How convenient. Seems like he dodged the bullet and he got the last laugh.
When you're going through your man's phone, for all my girls that do that, when you're in the messages, top left corner, hit edit. The very bottom option says show recently deleted.
Oh my God.
Did you know this?
That's dangerous.
It literally pulls up all my deleted messages.
Woo!
And then you can literally tap on them and hit recover.
And you get the messages back?
And then it goes back.
Stop playing.
This is for the girls. I love you guys.
The fact that you're bringing this to the attention of women and, you know, kind of promoting women to go through a guy's phone, I mean, that's telling. You shouldn't have to be in a relationship where you're sneaking off and going through somebody's phone. Okay, if you need to do that and there's no transparency in the relationship, you might be in the wrong relationship.
So we were right all along. The problem is not that you don't want to spend money on women. It's that you don't have enough money, which is what we have been saying all along.
I highly disagree with that statement. It's not the fact that men don't have enough money to spend it on a woman. They're just coming to the realization that they don't want to, and that they don't have to spend money on a woman that they barely know, or that they are just getting to know. In my opinion, a woman has to earn her place in a man's life for him to be willing to spend the money that he has worked for. I mean, if it's just so easy to spend money on a person that you barely know, why aren't women spending money on men all the time? Why are women not inviting men for an expensive dinner to restaurants that they wouldn't even take themselves and their friends to?
Sometimes I think about my boyfriend has like a whole separate life that I'm not a part of at work. Like when he goes to, he's there 8 hours out of the day and he has a whole separate life. And he talks about his coworkers and he's like, oh yeah, you know, Carl, nice guy. We have lunch together. And I'm like, I don't know what Carl looks like. Why don't I know what Carl looks like? 8 hours of the day. This man lives a double life. I wonder if he's making people laugh, you know, like I wonder if he's making girls laugh.
Seems like you're a little insecure here. You know, he should be able to have a friend named Carl. Okay, Carl might be his mechanic. Okay, his amateur mechanic that helps him put on winter tires. Okay, who knows? Who cares?
Could not resist, so I had to look it up. From the Office of National Statistics, from a 2019 study, in ever-increasing numbers, we are now at a lesbian divorce rate of 72%. So the top 4 reasons that they are reporting getting divorced is feeling ignored, inequality in the partnership, adultery, and domestic violence. Personally, I feel like this lends some weight to men's arguments and complaints about how women are behaving in relationships. Because when you have lesbian divorce statistics that look like that, the girls are kind of telling on themselves.
I should be resting right now, so I know I look a little bit crazy. I'm under the weather right now, so don't judge me. But my husband sent me a article from a news outlet that essentially said of all women, married or single, approximately 70% have backup plans. Meaning they've got a dude on the side, somebody who is an option, somebody they keep close enough to know that they could be with them if they wanted to, if whatever they have going on right now doesn't work out. And as a married woman who hears so many women talking about how men are dogs and they just use you up and you know, they take you for your good years and move on. Y'all need to stop talking. Just don't speak anymore. Because for 70% of all women to be out here doing that, you are no better. So y'all really need to stop talking about men like they're dogs when you out here dogging men just the same. And the reality is most of y'all shouldn't be getting married, because ain't no way that makes any sense unless you're just in it for the bag.
You want to know the sad reality about that? That's 70% of women that actually acknowledge and volunteer that information. Okay, that doesn't even include women that was not forthcoming with that information. Okay, that number could be a lot higher. I wouldn't be surprised if that number is about 90%.
I'm 18.
And I'm 20.
Should he have any say in the friends that you keep around you?
Definitely. I feel like he should, because maybe there's people I don't notice that is bad for me. There are times where I've had friends that were terrible for me, and I was very, very ignorant and blind to it. And I would tell him things that would happen, and he would be like, "Oh, baby, but this is happening," and I wouldn't notice. And after a while, I actually got hurt, and he helped me out of my situation. And so I agree, as long as it's not like, "Oh, you can't hang out with this person, you can't go out, no, not like that, not in a toxic way, but like give your advice, talk to them, let them know, I don't like you with this person, I don't feel like this person is correct for you." It's like that, in my opinion.
And does the same thing go for him with you?
Yeah, bro.
So it's important to value your partner, the person who you're intimate with, more so over the friends.
Definitely. Your partnership is your commitment. So you really got to commit to it. You got to do things that you wouldn't normally do if you were in love, you know what I mean?
All right, guys, so there you have it, okay? For a couple that's 18 and 20, you know, it seems like they're off to a good start. One thing that I like that she said was the fact that she was leaning on her man to kind of guide her in the right direction, because she had mentioned that she thought that she had some good friends. Come to find out, you know, there were some friends that didn't have her best interests. And in my opinion, when you're in a relationship, your friends should not be knowing your business. Okay, if you have a disagreement or an argument, you should be keeping that between you two. Okay, you two should be figuring things out. Now, if it goes beyond the scope of the actual relationship, and perhaps you need an elder, or, you know, maybe a role model that's been in a relationship for a long period of time, maybe a married couple that's been together for years, and you perhaps need to consult with them for advice. Okay, cool. Okay, I could understand that. But, you know, if you're telling your single friends that are also 18 and 20 about your relationship problems, you know, they're probably not going to give the best advice. As we know, single women are going to keep other women single. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section. Go ahead and provide me some feedback. And until next time.